Just finding yourself settling into the earth, settling into your space, and allow any spontaneity in that settling to arise as that vocalization, a soft hum, a delicious or some deep mammalian style release. Just let yourself be exactly as you are and as you need to be in this moment to receive this rest, this journey, these possibilities. And in the restfulness of these possibilities, connect to all the places of your body that are touching the floor in some way. And the heels, the backs of the knees, the hips, parts of the back, hands, elbows, shoulders, back of the head, anything. Depends on the position you're resting in. And just through those places that are in direct connection to the floor beneath you, as if you could sink and melt like a puddle of amazingness going through the floor and through the basement and into the earth, and find yourself connecting to the earth below. And as we connect to the earth below, we call in the ancestors of the land where your bones are at rest in this present moment. The ancestors of the land, the people who have walked this earth before us, both known and unknown. Perhaps you even know the names of some of these people. If you feel to call them by name. Perhaps we can even think of this land in its prior ages, before this world, this epoch, this version of our organized life as we know it. There were former worlds. Former worlds where we had beautiful communities, amazing technologies, where there were beings larger and smaller, clever and divine, coexisting with us in the open. We call upon the ancestors of this land from previous worlds, from previous ages. And what would it be in this fantastical generative space to connect to the ancestors of the future beings that will walk this land where your bones are at rest in this very moment? What would it be to call in the ancestors of the future? The ancestors of our own generation, the ancestors known and unknown, fantastical and divine. If it delights you, if the idea delights you to connect with the ancestors of the future, call them in on this magical journey. May we all be in our vessels of relaxation with abundant company. And then here we are, Here we are, in this present moment, this body in the form of the right hand and the left hand, in the form of the right foot and the left foot. These hands and feet, an embodiment of our ancestors. Even at the tip of the right thumb and index, middle, ring, and pinky fingers. At the tip of the left thumb and index, middle, ring, and pinky fingers. These hands, these tools of the ancestors, in the form of the right palm and the left palm, and the right wrist and the left wrist. Descending to the tip of the right foot and the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. To the very tip end of the left, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. To feel the footprints of the ancestors in the form of your right bottom of the foot and left bottom of the foot. The right top of the foot and the left top of the foot, the right ankle and left ankle. To walk in the footsteps of the ancestors, these firm tools of presence and propulsion in the form of your feet. Take yourself to the tailbone, traveling up the right and the left legs, perhaps a little spirally journey from the right calf to the left calf, and the left knee to the right knee, and the right thigh to the left thigh, arriving at the base and here we take a little spirally journey through the landscape of the ancestors in the form of the contents of the pelvic bowl. Three openings at the base of the pelvic bowl. Rectum, outer vulva, urethra, spiraling through three organ spaces, rectum, uterus, and bladder. The spark of creativity, possibility, little fire sparklers in the form of the right ovary and left ovary or ovary spaces. Other structures, fallopian tubes. Other structures in the forms of friends that hang out, fluid-filled friends, solid-type friends. They are welcome in this landscape as they are, as the purpose they serve. Feeling into all the fluid-filled spaces. The fluid-filled spaces, interstitial spaces in the pelvic bowl. Muscle structures, fascial structures in sacred spiral form. And then ride that spiral deep, deep, deeply into the very DNA structure in the reproductive cells, in the ancestral memory, living, the ancestors of past, present, and future, living. These three energy centers, Muladhara Chakra, Swadhisthana Chakra, and at the roof of this sacred space, Manipura Chakra. Take yourself to the heart center. The heart center of the body, breathing into the heart center. To the right side and the left side of the heart center, to the front and the back space, upwards towards the throat. The right side and left side of the throat, the front and the back, and into the head region, the right side and left sides of the head, the face and the back of the head, and the crown of the head. The crown of the head. Just feeling this body in this state of awareness that is Yoga Nidra. Take yourself into the depths of this body. How deeply can you travel inside this landscape? And then again, just take yourself to the surface of this landscape, this surface, this skin layer, this permeable barrier interacting with the environment, a constant movement in and out. And what would it be to hold these two spaces at the same time? What would it be to hold the depths of this body and to be on the surface simultaneously? Where would your mind go? What would come alive? Feeling this whole body at rest. Feeling the limitless possibilities in this rejuvenative space. What would it be to commune with the ancestors here? Where would you go in your body? Where are you drawn to? If the invitation is to commune with the ancestors, where does your consciousness flow? Where do you arrive to? And what do you see? What do you feel? What do you taste and touch and know? What do you remember? And what might you discover? A potential future. There's no wrong answer here, and there's no wrong adventure. There's no wrong path. There's only your intuitive prowess, your masterful curiosity. Bringing ourselves from this space of listening into a more embodied space of occupying this sacred form, and perhaps drawing this relaxation towards a close, generating heartfelt gratitude that we are so very resourced in this journey. So many helpers, so much support along the way. As we invite in the support of the ancestors of the land, again, feeling the parts of your body that are touching the floor, reconnecting to the spirits of the land and the earth below, knowing that you can revisit this limitless space, this space of limitless possibilities whenever you feel like entering the sacred dreaming. It is your birthright. And so while we call this meditative experience in the form of Yoga Nidra officially complete, let us continue to listen and connect to the infinite possibilities that lie within. Aho.